Halo Infinite. I watched this trailer live in audience and nobody knew what they were looking at. We never expected Microsoft to kick off their press conference with Halo. Were we looking at Tomb Raider? Jurassic Park? In hindsight, all the signs were there. The music, the crates, the pelican, the rings. This trailer reminds me of that great Halo 3 trailer where Master Chief emerges from the dust. Lots to break down here, so let's dive in. It's worth noting that this trailer serves primarily as a showcase for the new Slipspace engine. This is the engine powering Halo Infinite. This trailer is a game engine demonstration, not an in-game demonstration. It won't necessarily represent the final game. And to be clear, Halo Infinite is Halo 6. It's the continuation of Master Chief's story. There's no real reason to believe this is a prequel. That being said, I believe this trailer gives us a lot of hints as to what kind of game Halo Infinite is. So it's worth paying attention. The very first shot highlights water and lighting effects. We're in some kind of hole here. It's pretty oddly shaped, so I'd love to know what created this. See that mountain? You can go there. Yes, I'm poking fun at Destiny, but I believe that's what we're supposed to take away from this. This whole trailer environment seems very playable area. Deer! Initially these guys threw me off. This isn't Halo, this is Tomb Raider. If you recall, the original Halo demo, back when it was on Mac, showcased an open world with a bunch of dinosaurs and creatures running around. It looks like Infinite will be a return to form we've only seen glimpses of. Also, check these two out. I ship it. Hashtag Deer 1, Deer 2. Fire particle effects being showcased here. I wouldn't look too far into this shot, except for the blue light behind the tree. This is the firing of a Forerunner installation. As far as I'm aware, lore nerds feel free to correct me, it isn't entirely clear what these do. We've seen these since we first stepped on the Halo ring in Combat Evolved. They fire some kind of energy or information up to the sky at repeating intervals. I believe these to be a key part of the trailer. In fact, a significant amount of shots in this trailer actually feature these beams. We'll get back to that. Cave writing. I don't believe this is a known language in the universe. It's not Covenant or Forerunner. It's almost Forerunner, but it's not. If anyone wants to help figure it out, the key thing to note is that the first word is in the form ABABC. This was likely written by ancient humans a long time ago. But what's making that light? Assuming a lot of thought has been put into the trailer, that light source is being generated by something. The audio tells us it's a torch of sorts, and it doesn't have the blue hue precision of a flashlight. Freaking rings. It still didn't tip me off that this was a Halo trailer. I think there's significance with the destroyed rings. Damn it, Chief, quit getting in the way of the great journey. Lighting effects. Hear that Morse code? My boy Chris Aiken on Twitter deciphered it as SOS Zeta Halo GRD. GRD armor OMG. Zeta Halo, or Installation 07, has been covered a fair amount in Halo lore. We haven't visited it before, though we have briefly seen it, but it has a bunch of backstory you can read about on Halopedia. It seems quite likely that this is where Infinite takes place, and that this is the installation we saw at the end of Halo 5. Also, check out that bullet there. Do these tracks have significance? They're obviously made by the rhino-like animals we're about to see. The point here is that animals, vehicles, people, etc. can make tracks in soft terrain. If that makes it to the full game, it'll be pretty impressive. There's a lot of focus on the fauna of the environment. I sure loved running the MOA down in Halo Reach. I think it's time to charge into rhinos. Pew! Another blue beam shooting to the sky. Notice a theme? Aminals! This guy is a big brute. Will we realistically see herds of animals this large? But it's clearly possible in engine. Look at this tree. That's a nice tree. This shot here is in slow-mo with the rhinos running in the background. But just check out that detail. I imagine you'll find settlements like this scattered around the world. I expect they'll contain loot and tell stories. The Pelican cockpit. Again, in hindsight, it's just screaming at me. Chris on Twitter helped out here again by spotting Fight for Her on the left side. Fight for Her initially appeared in Halo CE on a bulletin board, and then again in Halo 3 ODST for the Master Chief Collection. What makes this extra juicy is that in the original ODST game, this sign said Destiny Awaits, and it was the first ever tease for Bungie's next project. When 343 released ODST for the Master Chief Collection, they claimed the sign for their own. Could they have intentionally pulled a Bungie and teased their next project here? Chris also pointed out that the front console reads 5/27/2560. This is a year and a bit after Halo 5. I'm surprised more people aren't gushing about this shot. This is probably the most exciting shot of the trailer. We see vast waters, but what lurks beneath? Some mechanized device appears to boot up and explore. At first I thought it was a mantis, but it's more likely Forerunner. A sentinel, perhaps? Leave it in the comments what you think it is. It took a while to notice, but the wheel gives it away. In the water is the wreckage of a warthog. What makes this shot so exciting is it implies underwater exploration. There will be things in the water. Few Marines walking on the beach here. One is injured, so they pop a smoke to call for help. It appears they're using the Halo 5 style of battle rifle. I'm holding hope that we'll be able to customize our single-player loadouts. I don't want to use the horns. I want an old-school BR in my hands. It's worth noting that Tom French, previously the sandbox guy on Forge, has moved up in the company to help with the overall sandbox. Assuming this is more of an open-world title, it all makes sense now. And Tom sure loves giving us a lot of options. I wonder where the classic CE pistol is hidden. This does kind of debunk the idea that everyone is forced to use old technology. Of course the Marines will be using the newest gear. Also, I like the symbolism of the rings again. Who sees that smoke signal? Oh shit! Master Chief looking like Master Chief. I've seen some people theorizing that this is some other female Spartan due to the skinny legs, and this offends me due to the fact that I always skip leg day. This is Chief. They'd be silly to misdirect us here. I think they've learned their lesson. In an asset post by Unishek, it is confirmed as Chief. This is likely an example of a side quest you can go on, a random occurrence. Let's go help these dudes and get rewarded. Note the real-time reflection of a warthog in Chief's visor. This tells me that the warthog is a primary tool throughout the campaign. This is your loyal steed. Customizable? Someone call exhibit. There's a narrative being told here about this mission. See smoke, pick up Marine, drive to safety. You can see Marine passengers in this warthog. Once again, these beam towers are showcased. There's a reason for this. The whole trailer alludes to their importance. Could these act like towers in Assassin's Creed or Zelda? Activate tower, discover area? Also note the time and weather changes throughout the trailer. 343 are making it very clear that this new engine has a title, Slipspace Engine. I wonder what their overall intentions are for the software. The final shot shows Chief inserting a chip, but I don't think that's Cortana. The Eld on Twitter pointed out that Cortana's serial number is 0452-9. This one says something along the lines of 0443-0. A new Cortana? A different AI? I wish we could hang with Roland more, personally. Alongside the trailer, Chris Lee released a statement on Halo Waypoint. I've dug out the best parts for you. Over the years, the team has learned a lot from creating Halo 4 and Halo 5, and from you, our community. Halo Infinite will feature Sparth's art director, Nicolas Bouvier, new art style that draws significant inspiration from the most iconic and historic parts of the Halo franchise and your feedback, all while modernizing and taking advantage of the full power of the Xbox One family. The new Master Chief helmet directly showcases our new art style. The team also heard feedback loud and clear on the amount of time spent playing as the Master Chief in Halo 5. In Halo Infinite, the game will focus on Master Chief and continue his saga after the events of Halo 5. We will have some new and unexpected directions to take folks in, and I believe the way we achieve that is to build alongside our community, iterating and improving as we go. In the future, you will be able to join early flighting programs that will let members of the community play the game with us and give direct feedback, much like the current Insider Flighting program for Halo the Master Chief Collection. It will take some time for us to be ready to kick those flighting events off, but when we do, they will start small and grow along the way. Final thoughts. The bottom of the YouTube description says Xbox One and Windows 10 exclusive. Halo on PC is huge. The audience will triple. There are a lot of rumors floating around saying Halo Infinite won't be one game, but two. A single-player exploration game and a multiplayer arena game. This makes a lot of sense to me, as it would allow each team to work on their respective project without having to worry too much about what the other one's doing. Since we still don't know much about Infinite Beta programs, I think this game is a ways away. Absolute earliest HI? Is that what we're calling it? High? Hashtag high? The earliest it will release is probably later this year. Halo is back. I can feel it in my loins. If you spot anything I missed, let me know in the comments below and tell me what you think. Lastly, I'd like to pitch a line of dialogue. Chief suits up in this retro armor and speaks with Captain Lasky. Raising an eyebrow, Lasky says, "Going for the classic look?" Chief responds, "For old time's sake." Am I right though?